Hello guys, it's a warm welcome back to the channel. It always is a warm welcome back to the channel. This is Alpha Omega Daily. Listen, this is just, as I say, I never ever, well, I try not to quote statistics. I give it to you from my experience. And everything I say on these videos comes from my experience, and nothing is meant as a criticism. These are observations. It's not a critical view, it's an observation. And basically, today's video is about you and what you need to do. When I say need to do, if you want to have a happy life in Thailand. If you're interested in this, stay tuned. So, Thailand is a paradise. I mean, look at this. It's absolutely fantastic. This is February. You know, where would you get it? I mean, okay, there's other places you can get it, but this is where it is. This is where it's at. They're bananas, look, on a tree in the garden. I got mangoes over here, although the mango tree isn't bearing fruit at the moment, but that's a mango tree. There's coconut palms, there's oranges, there's everything, you know. It is a tropical paradise. But if you're familiar with the movie Castaway, in that movie, what's his name? It escapes me. My God, what's his name? I know you'll let me know who he is. But he was on this island, this paradise island, but it was like hell. And he had to make do. But the reason that he kept his senses was he made himself busy. He made friends, didn't make friends. Wilson, the football, you remember that? And he would speak to Wilson just to keep himself right. And that's what I'm talking about. You've got to do things here to keep yourself right. You've got to have a hobby. You've got to have an interest. You've got to keep yourself fit. And you know, the easiest thing to do is just to kick back and enjoy, pardon the pun, the fruits of this wonderful country. You can go overboard in indulgence. It's very easy. Lots, you know, if you're living in Pattaya or Phuket or, you know, the party cities, you know, the temptation is there every night. And there's only a certain amount of time you can do that for, because your body won't stand up to it, especially if you're getting on in years. So in order to maintain a happy existence, you've got to do something. But you know, I go for walks. I don't do it as much as I used to. I'm about to putting on a fair bit of weight. I'd lost a lot and I gained it again. You see, what happened to me was I was doing a 5-kilometer walk every single morning, and I broke my metatarsal, my 5th metatarsal on my right foot. I actually broke it here, falling off those steps, jumping off. There was helicopters flying overhead, and I said to my son Harry, quick, helicopters, and we ran out the front door there, and those steps, I kind of lost my footing and I fell, and I broke my fall with the outside of my right foot and broke my metatarsal. And basically I couldn't take exercise, and then I got out, then obviously that's healed, but I got out of the habit of exercise, and it's so easy to fall out of a good habit. You know, you make excuses after that, you know, and I miss it, and I'm trying to get back into it, but I'm putting so much energy into YouTube that it's basically, I'm putting my priorities now are YouTube first and everything else second in terms of my own disciplines. And I used to put exercise first, and that's what I should be doing. It's again, but another aspect of this is the gargle, as we say in Ireland, the drink. You know, I enjoy a beer as much as any man, but unfortunately over the last month or so I've been enjoying beer a lot, drinking 3 or 4 days a week. Not to excess. 4 cans of Leo out of 7-Eleven kind of thing, but I really enjoy it, you know. And I say to myself, this you can't maintain that, or can you? I mean, I'm 58, I'll be 59 this year, and I'm saying to myself, I'm not going to live forever, so I might as well enjoy my life as much as I possibly can. And you can enjoy yourself whatever way you want to. You can enjoy yourself in a way that will increase your longevity. You can enjoy yourself in a way that will decrease your longevity. I don't know. At this stage in my life, I'm keeping myself busy. Just like that was my intention from the outset, coming here, to find something to keep myself busy. Because even if you're in paradise and on that desert island, you can't just sit there and enjoy the sunshine because you go off your rocker. And it's the same here. I live in Bangkok, and we come up here every other weekend, let's say. Sometimes we sleep over, sometimes we don't. Tonight we're not. But the air is clearer, the sky is bluer. It's the sounds, I hear a distant siren of an ambulance or something, but I hear birds. I saw a monitor lizard on the road, and we actually stopped, but we didn't catch him. When I wanted to catch him, I was going to get him with the GoPro, but didn't get him. The things that you see here are wonderful. And as I said, we come here every other weekend, and the plan is to move up here full time within the next, I think she's on about the next year or so, maybe sooner rather than later. And for me it's a little bit daunting because I've been in Bangkok for 10 years. I'm from Dublin. Now, Dublin doesn't compare with Bangkok by any means in terms of size, but Dublin's a city, and obviously Bangkok's a city, and I've lived all my life in a city, and coming to the countryside is a great novelty, but living in the countryside is another kettle of fish. I can see the attraction, but one of the problems, this video is a bit of a ramble, but you know that anyway. One of the problems of living here, I'm going to go out the gate here and I'll show you. The people who live here on this road are all related to the wife, but look, they have fortresses, big security gates, and inside there are dogs. And that's the thing, and I've said this a million times. I could walk up there, it's about 100 and odd meters, let's say, and 7-Eleven is just on the right hand side there. There's a dog down there. Can you see that dog? You see? That's what you're up against. Almost every house along here has dogs, and they're free. They get out. They're not contained by that. They'll find some way out, and they'll go for you. And I said this to a good friend of mine, the long fella in Perth, if you're watching. I said it to him the other day, and he saw me the other day. I was talking to him on Skype, and I was going to do a job in Bangkok, and I got out of my car and there was a dog on the street, and Thai people were walking by, but when he saw me, he jumped right up, tail in the air, and started to move towards me. It was as if they can smell a foreigner. It's true. Like, believe me, that I know this. I see Thais going up and down here on their motorcycles, and the dogs don't pay any interest to them at all. I see Thais walking up and down here, and the dogs don't pay any interest to them at all. But when I walk up and down, they show a lot of interest. And you might say it's maybe because they don't know me. Well, I've been coming here for the last 10 years. Every other weekend, you know. So I think maybe dogs can smell fear. I don't know. I'm not afraid of dogs, but I am afraid of dogs that come after you. 10% of dogs in Thailand have rabies, for example. So anyway, this is what it is. It's doing things. So I'm doing this. I'm talking to you. I'm doing something. I'm doing something productive, and it makes me feel better. After this, I'll have a rest, I'll lie down. After that, I'll have me lunch, and after that we'll drive back to Bangkok, and after that I'll go and make another video for the Big Picture El Panorama. That's my second channel. That's my main channel. It's got just under 30,000 subscribers. I'd like to get over the 30,000 mark fairly soon. It's 29,500 or 400 at this stage, or whatever it is. But anyway, that's that. So you can see I keep myself very, very busy, and that's the way to do it. So if you want to enjoy your life in Thailand, it doesn't matter how much money you have or how little money you have, whatever you do, you got to keep yourself busy, and that's the truth. I suppose if you have a lot of money and you're on a retirement, it's paramount that you find something to keep yourself busy, because you know, sitting around all day long, God, I don't know how anyone would do it. But there you go. That's it. That's me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you click the like button, click the share button, click the subscribe button, do all those wonderful things, and I'll bring you back another wonderful video very soon. Thanks for joining me. Harry, say bye-bye YouTube. Harry. Huh? Okay, wait a second. Say subscribe. Subscribe. Harry says subscribe. What are you doing, Harry?
I'm going to garden.
Good boy. You've no shoes on.
But there's some carrots.
Good boy.